Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Milena and today I want to share with you my cycling experience in Copenhagen. I moved in here almost 1 year ago and I feel like I have a lot to tell you. So before I moved here, I knew that the most popular Danish transportation way is cycling. They have a good infrastructure. So I checked in Google Maps that the distance between my living place and university is 10 kilometers. But with public transportation, it would take me 3 buses and around 1 hour to get into the university, while with my bike I can reach university in half an hour. I also knew that Denmark has a huge taxation on cars, so I decided to take a bike. I also checked that the distance between my living place and workplace is 16 kilometers. And in the last few kilometers there are some hills. Denmark is quite flat country, but they still have hills, so to going up and down with a regular bike, it just 60 kilometers, it would exhaust me. I would come to work all sweaty, and I want to come to work fresh and ready to work, not exhausted, tired and sweaty, smelly. So I decided to take an electric bike. And if you're thinking the same thing that I was thinking, that it's totally cheating, like, I saw the scooter, so you don't do anything and they're going, you are wrong. It is not a motorcycle. I was wrong too. It is not a motorcycle. You still need to pedal. It is pedal assistant, at least those electric bikes that I tried. They just help you move a little bit faster and easier, so it really helps with 16 kilometers with few hills in the way. And of course I made another decision when I am buying an expensive bike, even if I was buying it used one, to use it every single day in all weather. In the winter, in the summer, in the rain, in the snow, in the heat, every day. And it wasn't that difficult and easy at the same time. My boyfriend told me the stories. He came to the Copenhagen 1 year before me. So he told me that in September it was raining 60 days in that month, so it was crazy. He never become dry. And I was feeling pretty lucky. Okay, the first rain I got was maybe the third time I was on my bike, but I was feeling pretty lucky just because it was just few times in the whole autumn when I got wet. I was feeling pretty good in the winter too. That just few days I got the snow and hail into my face and in just last kilometers in my way. So I was feeling pretty happy. I was fighting winter with layering my clothes, and rain, I don't have a special outfit. I believe at least that there's no bad weather, just bad outfit. I don't have any good outfit for the rain, especially for the legs, because they got wet really fast. And the most wet month in all my year was March. In March it felt like 3 weeks there was all raining almost non-stop, and if it stopped for a few hours you can, oh my goodness, how I'm lucky that I can just get the wetness from the ground, from the puddles. But yeah, it was raining crazy, and it is really demotivating to choose your outfit in the morning and think with whom you want to get wet, because you don't want to get wet. And yes. And with outfits, when I came here, I was thinking that if I'm going to bike, I need to put trousers, I will put in jeans, I will put shorts, but no dresses and skirts. In the winter time, and I was putting, pantyhose, leggings, and then the dress, because no one can see underwear through so much layers. I started becoming more comfortable with wearing dresses, of course. When I came, I saw that the Danes used to wear skirts and cycle around, but I don't want that anyone would see my underwear. So now after the winter I feel more brave to wear dresses and skirts, but not every dress and skirt can be wear. It shouldn't be too slim fitted because it will not allow you to move on the bike, and it shouldn't be too long or too short. So in my opinion, that the best is the knee length dresses, you know, a little bit flowy, and I really like this style. Not all the dresses I have, it is good fitted for the traveling with bike, but I really enjoy my dresses and wear them, and the bikes cannot stop that. Yeah, another huge topic I have is my bike story and few accidents. So before I came to Copenhagen, I bought used bike in Lithuania and bring it here, and then the next week he got broken, electricity part just saying, I'm not working anymore. So I found a place where they are saying that they will fix it from them, because I was asking, when you fix my bike, when you fix my bike. I got an alternative bike to use while they were fixing it, and we like the most temporary things, you have it for somehow for a long time. And it was better bike than mine. It was also electric one, it was newer one, it was more powerful, and it looked a little bit more boyish. I would say, and I feel like it does not mind that they can call, okay, tomorrow you have to bring it back, and that tomorrow came just after 4 months. So yeah, so I feel not that comfortable with that bike, so I was quite happy when to return it, even if it wasn't, I had problems with that another bike, more problems with another bike. And well, the fun point was, after 2 months I decided to go to the bike shop and ask, how often I should change the bike chain oil, put the oil on that, because it was my first bike, with so much intensity, which I have to take care of it. So I wanted to ask, for that bike and for my bike in the future, and I asked what can they fix the bike stop. So yeah, I just use this one. It will oil wash, just psh, and it will be working fine. I do it. It worked for a few days, and then the sun came back on, and yeah, I don't know what I needed to change in that bike. So I think that they weren't that competent when they tell me what the thing that didn't help in the long run. Just for a few days you are not doing the cleaning and putting oil on your stops every few days. No. So yeah, and with that bike I got into my first accident when I was going the first day to my work. And that bike, it was showing me that I was going 30 kilometers per hour. I just checked that in the next traffic light I'm going to the right. I was in front of the cyclist group, because I'm with an electric bike, I'm a little bit faster, and the car was going almost near to me. And I guess I was in that car blind zone. If you get the driving license, you know that exists. How it happens. I guess I was in the car's blind zone, and maybe they thought, it can jump into the parking lot before all the cyclist group will came, so they jumped it. And the first moment I noticed that the car is going to the right, I was thinking, okay, I will go a little bit to the right and go around that car, it will stop, it just wants us to go out a little bit from the car road. But next moment, I remember the car is in front of me, and then you're going the 30 kilometers per hour, and you see that just few meters left to the car. I just had to stop immediately. I fly from the bike, the battery fly from the bike. That was the most scary part, that I got alternative bike and the battery just hit the ground. And the Danes were quite helpful in that situation. One go to reach the car and take a photos of that car. Another one, someone gave me a bottle of water. They were calling to the police and ambulance. I'm good. Kids get fall down from the bikes every day. It's natural, if you're going to the bike. So I felt like, the childhood, it's okay. And in the, here, this the real accident. So for me it was a little bit funny, but of course those situations are not fun, because you are the traffic member of the traffic, and if something like that happens, if I wasn't press the stops, probably I would just hit the car and then in the bike, and I could get a really more serious damage. So yeah, the police, I told this story, how it happened, that person who saw it and who take the photos, they give everything to the police, left the number and left. And to the ambulance, I just show my new Danish card, yellow card they have from the health insurance. I show them to them, I say, you know, I feel good, just few scratches, my new shirt was ripped, jeans were a little bit ripped, even it wasn't seeing that much, but I hate the rip style jeans, so I decided that I wasn't wearing those jeans almost anymore. And later on I understood that I hit my hand. It wasn't broken, you know, it wasn't damaged to maybe these muscles, but it was hit, and I feel like I was going, but keeping, I don't know, cycling, riding my bike. I felt that when I put pressure here it was a little bit hurting, but I don't think that ambulance could help with that. It just needed time to heal. So yeah, it was my first day to the office, and 3 months later I got the email from the insurance company that I can ask for the money for that incident. So it wasn't my fault. Insurance, police, no judges decided that it wasn't my fault. The next accident was my fault, but I was the only one in the accident. Okay, so shortly I will tell you my bike story that I know I would tease you before my second accident. So right before Christmas I returned the alternative bike. I was saying that okay, I returned it, and they tell me that they cannot fix my bike. So I found another repairman shop. I called to the company who makes this bike, and ask where in the Copenhagen they should be fixed, you know, the special technology they have, and etc. So they give me a few addresses, so I took to the closest one. And when I came to take my bike, they say they almost fixed it, just it wasn't that the motor was making some sound. So I'd go to another place. I got again alternative bike, this time just for 2 days, and not electric one. It was a really bad one. It was really strange, up front of that, and it was really, unstable. It felt like you are going, oh. So they fixed my bike, and they say that they cannot change the motor because the bike is old, and that now it's time to look into your eyes, and I forgot what I wanted to say, so hey. So yeah, that they cannot fix the motor, and okay, they can change all the motor, but it costs almost like the new bike because you have to change all the electricity part. And because the motor is too old, and that they're not making it anymore, so they cannot fix it totally, and they didn't know how long it will serve me. But again, when I was talking to them by the phone, I don't know, maybe I misinterpreted things that people were saying, because I heard that they cannot fix it. So I was searching, oh my goodness, now I need bike, so I should buy a new bike with a guarantee, because it was annoying. I didn't drive that bike more than 1 week. My almost first half year in Denmark, or should I buy used one and can get in the same situation? So I was looking into advertisements for the new bikes that people were selling, and winter was quite good time to buy a new bike, because it is not a season. Even in Denmark, you whole year round they cycle, but in the winter they cycle less, so it is more discounts, no Christmas time. So January sales were coming, and while I was in debate which one I should choose, I saw at advertisement that one person was selling just half-year used electric bike. I fell in love with that bike. I did the stupidest thing. I drove right to that person, and he asked me I asked, can you reserve it? Now this week I have an exam, so I came just in the Friday or Saturday, and he was, can you reserve it? He wrote, just can you transfer me 1,000 Danish kronas, which is more than 100 euros, like you're not a scammer. It was almost in the middle of the night, so I did it. Next day I felt really stupid because how I should know that he is not a scammer, because just find little stupid people like I am and just collect the money from the bike you cannot even have. And I knew that Danes, you just quite trustworthy people, but I wasn't thinking that maybe that much. So I asked my colleague next day. She said, I didn't say that I gave him money. I said, what in this situation I should do? She said, never trust people. I was, okay, I just trusted. But in the end, I got that bike. I'm really happy that sometimes you can trust people. It was really a huge mistake to do like this. It is, I don't know, like a girl who likes security things, here how people are robbed, all the scams they were using. I felt like I was really stupid, but in my way it worked. I was really happy that I can trust people. It feels good that when you can trust people. So yeah, I got my new bike. I have no disappointment with that bike. I'm really happy with it. And yeah, with that bike I got into a small accident. In the morning I was going to university. It was wet. At the night I guess it was raining, and in the last corner I just decided not to slow down, so I was going with the full speed and I was riding the bike and I was sliding. So I still have a scarf on my leg. Can you see it? Of course the wound was really huge. It was really bad to heal it. It wasn't healing that fast because I was quite busy that week. Almost all semester, but that week especially. I remember I was going after work or university to meet one group we are working on together in some lectures. We have projects, so yeah, we're working together with 6 other people, so I wasn't almost spending time at home. And the best healing was just to take all of it, because at first I have to bandage it, and when I bandage it on the open wound, it just then the blood layer who makes it to save through the wound, that it wouldn't be open one. It was making in connection with the bandage, and I wasn't feeling like I cannot change the bandage, because you need to change it because bacteria can start living and then you can get blood infection. So I had to change it, and then I changed it. It was painful. I was opening the wound again, and so the first step was when I allowed my leg to be without any bandage. For a few hours before sleep. It started to heal more fastly, but yeah, it was annoying to do that stupid things. Don't drive too fast on the corners. It's not good even for your beauty. But yeah, I felt like I am the kid who didn't learn how to ride a bike because I felt really stupid and it happens. Like, now you know what don't do in this life. So thanks you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoy it, and I'm waiting to see you next time. Bye!